Hey guys, Hydroxate here, and welcome to Off the Runway, where we look at the true endgame that is FashionFrame, and this week we're going on the pull with Mag Prime. So we're starting off the look I use in-game. This is the Alata skin by Hitsu-san, and it's my favourite skin from Mag Prime because Mag Prime is, in my opinion, one of the worst looking frames with that helmet, that kind of minor helmet we have. But you see we have the Riv Elite armour all around, and then the Nazaru Sayandana on the back, which is from Master Noob. So I am playing with the fact that most people say in the future that if we ever do nuclear fusion reactors that we'll need to house them in magnetic fields, and that's what this one is here at the core. Obviously the magnetic field failed and the core is kind of going to melt down, so I'm using kind of fiery tones with the black kind of sort of colours. But you'll see the Porta armour all around, and then the Vakor Sayandana on the back. And this one is just a fusion reactor, so that's what very similar to the ones you see in your dojos. I mean, kind of like bluey tones, kind of silvery tones as well in here. But you'll see for armor we have the Prisma Daedalus armor all around, and then the Prisma Yamako Sayandana on the back. So this next one is inspired by circuitry, especially the old kind. If you look at circuitry nowadays, the PCBs come in many different colours, but the old traditional one was kind of green and gold. And that's what I'm trying to do here. You see the disconnect Sayandana on the back, then we have the Dendra armour all around except the chest, which is the Edo chest piece. Okay, so this next one, this is my favourite look of the entire video. This is kind of looking at the colours using the old stick magnets you used to get in school when you're younger. And it uses the Orbis skin from Drawing Your Dreams, and then the Skythin Sayandana on the back from Master Noob. But you'll see that we have the Edo armour all around to really get this cool red and blue vivid look. And from Magnet, now we're going to Magneto. I had to do it, I apologise, but I had to do it. So we're using these lovely red and kind of purple tones that you see in the comic books and the cartoons. And we have the Isvara Sayandana on the back, which the primary and the secondary colours are swapped around from the actual one in the main look. And then with the Edo armour all around. And now whenever I see the Mag helmet, I always think of the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers, and that's what I'm going for here, using those pink and white tones. But you'll see that for attachments, we have the Halta armour all around, and then the Denavi Sayandana on the back, which you can get from the Asuri Nova collection. Okay, so the next look, I wasn't really inspired by anything. I just saw some colours and I wanted to kind of play with them, and that's what this kind of look came from. We have the Prosethazine toroidal helmet, which is a Tenogen item, on the top, and then we have the Amurlu Chiroptera Sayandana on the back, and then the Gazelle armour all around. And now we're reeling it back into more of kind of back to basic and kind of a nude look here, and just the default Mag skin with the default Mag Prime helmet, just changing the gold a little bit. But you see with the Eos Prime, the lovely shimmering colour right here all around, and then the Tello Sayandana on the back. And now we are starting our Community FashionFrame segment. So every week on the Monday video, if you submit your favourite kind of looks down below that you've done, and the best ones the following week will actually be submitted in this section. So we're starting this one off with Melyndrome TRON Mag. You can see I use the induction helmet and then the actual Nita skin. And it's very nice ones. I have the colour schemes in the description below if you want to see it. So remember, for next week, put your looks down below and the next ones will be featured. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you did. I have actually a link down below in the description to a podcast kind of segment I did with Inglorious B. He's another YouTuber, so go check him out, follow, subscribe if you like his content. But we were talking about kind of the utility of companions, kind of accessories versus utility. And quite, interesting talk. So go check it out. But until next time, I will see you.